Tutorial of iPhone app development. In this tutorial we are going to discuss UI collection view. So we will be discussing what is a UI collection view, what is the difference between UI table view and UI collection view, what are the different components of UI collection view, and the steps to use a collection view in our view controller file. So coming to the definition of UI collection view, an object that manages the ordered collection of data items and manages them using a customizable layout. It is similar to UI table view except for the fact that it is more customizable. Like UI table view, collection view is also a subclass of UI scroll view. So what does this mean? Let me show you a collection view, a simple example of a collection view so that this thing will become more clear to you. So we are going to, this is what the collection view is. We have different images and a text, and we have 2 rows and several columns. We are able to scroll upside down, and also if we enable the horizontal scrolling, we can scroll it horizontally. So this is what the collection view is. Coming to the definition part, an object that manages the ordered collection of a data. So what is the ordered collection of a data in this project? Ordered collection of a data are stories, rhymes, color and shapes. These are the ordered collection of a data. Because we have kept these data in an array, they will be we can easily reload the collection view and we can easily use the ordered collection of a data in a collection view. Again, manages them using a customizable layout. We have customized the layout in a grid format. It is similar to UI table view except for the fact that it is more customizable. Like UI table view, collection view is also a subclass of scroll view. We can scroll, so this is a subclass of a scroll view. We will discuss UI scroll view in several tutorial, then this thing will become much more clear to you. Also, we can show you a table view. This is a table view. Here we have here also we have an ordered collection of a data and they can be customized. But for the collection view, we can customize the collection view in much more better way than a table view. We can form a rows and column. We can use a several column and a several rows. But in a table view, we can only use a one column and multiple rows. So this is what the collection view is. Again, what is the difference between UI table view and a UI collection view? So discussing the difference, we have already discussed this as we discussed that we can use a multiple row and a multiple column in a collection view, and we can scroll horizontally as well as the vertically. While in a table view, we use a single column and multiple row. We can only scroll vertically the table view. We can only scroll the table view in the vertical direction, while in a scroll view in a collection view we can scroll either in the horizontal or a vertical way. So components of UI collection view. UI collection view has 2 major components: UI collection view cell and UI collection view cell and supplementary view. UI collection view cell is similar to UI table view cell. These are the subview of UI collection view. Content or a data are displayed here. So here in this example, the content is shown here in this part. So this part is a UI collection view cell. We are using UI collection view to display the content. Again, supplementary view. Supplementary view are all the components other than the collection view cell. They can be a header, footer or a label. It consists of other important components such as a label, section header, footer that are used to define and divide the content area. So anything else other than the collection view cell is a supplementary view. Step to add a UI collection view. After discussing these steps, we will proceed with the project that we used in an earlier tutorial, that was PHPickerViewController. If you haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel so that you can easily grasp the project and proceed with that project. We are going to finish the project that we started in that tutorial. So the steps are, there are basically, I am going to discuss 9 different steps for the creation of a collection view in our view controller file. Okay, so the first step as we always do, we used to open a UI control library, and we will select a collection view from there, and we will drag and drop the collection view to our view controller file, which is in our main.storyboard. We are then going to configure the collection view setting and then connect the collection view with our viewer controller.swift file using the outlet. So the third step was to create a collection view outlet. Second step was to configure the collection view setting, and the first was to add a collection view to our view controller. Step 4 is set a data source, delegate and flow layout. We have already discussed the delegate in PHPickerViewController. We use a PHPickerViewController delegate. Similarly, we also have a delegate for UI collection view, and we also have a data source. Data source is going to provide a data to be displayed on the screen on a collection view. And also we have a flow layout. Flow layout will manage the content width and a height. So we will set a data source, delegate and flow layout. Create a custom cell file. We have to create a custom cell file because we need to customize the collection view cell. We can use the default collection view cell also, and we can customize that also. For the view similar to this project, we need to use an image view and a label in our collection view cell. So we need to customize the collection view cell. The sixth step is link the collection view cell file to the cell in the interface builder. So we will do the linking part in the interface builder for the collection view cell as well. Create an outlet for a collection view cell views. So we will create an outlet for UI image view and a label, and implement the required collection view method. So delegate methods are required and optional method. Whenever we provide a delegate, we used to provide the delegate method, and these method can be optional and a required. So we need to implement the required delegate method for collection view. Implement the flow layout method. Flow layout method will provide the width and a height for our collection view cell. So we will implement the flow layout method. So let us go to our project and start building a collection view to finish the project that we started in our previous tutorial. That we developed in our previous tutorial, I am going to the folder where I kept the tutorial, my demo button, and I will click on the .xcode project file. This will open my project. I will run the project on iPhone 8 Plus, and let me see what we need to do and where we need to implement the collection view. I will open, in the meantime the project is running, I am opening the main.storyboard file, and I will put my collection view over here below the gallery and share button. So this first step, let the project to be load. So this is a gallery and a share. We have used the PHPickerViewController file to pick the images from the picker like this. We are picking the images, and we need to add these images over here in a collection view. So I will click this object library, UI object library, and I will search for UI collection view. I have a UI collection view, and now I am putting this collection view below this. So what I am going to do next is I will provide a constraint for this collection view. For providing the constraint, I will click this button. I will put a trailing and leading constraint, bottom constraint also, and also I will provide the top constraint from gallery button, and I will put it 20. I will add these 4 constraints for the collection view. Now you can see I have a UI collection view, and inside a UI collection view you will see a UI collection view cell. I need to customize this UI collection view cell, but before customizing the collection view, let me use the default collection view cell, and let me provide the other necessary thing for the collection view. The next thing that is required is I will change the setting, configure the setting, and this is the setting where the setting is. I have a collection view in the interface builder. In the attribute inspector, I have a collection view. It is saying items. I am providing one item, then it is showing one cell. If I provide 3 items, this is going to show me 3 cell collection view cell. So I will use only one, and I will reuse this collection view cell. Next thing is layout. This layout can be flow or a custom. I will use the flow layout. For the length and the breadth, flow layout is needed. Scroll direction. See, we have 2 scrolling direction, vertical and horizontal. If I use a vertical, I can use either a vertical or a horizontal. So I will use the horizontal direction. Here I have a header and a footer, but I am not going to provide the header and a footer. I will deselect these things. Next thing is scrolling enabled, bouncing enabled. We don't need to do anything for these things. I will scroll down, and my collection view setting is complete. Here I have a keyboard, but I don't need a keyboard. So now I need to provide the outlet for the collection view. I will click this add editor on the right. I will click my view controller, go to my view controller.swift file, and I will connect my collection view. I already have created the collection view outlet over here. I can connect it, or to show you again, I will delete and create one more collection view. One more time, I will create a collection. I will name this collection view as collection V. So this is the object of my collection view. This is an outlet. Type is UI collection view. Storage is strong. I will connect it. Now my collection view outlet is created. So we have provided the collection view DQ reusable cell with identifier. One more thing is we need to do is we have reloaded our collection view in viewDidLoad method. So we have decided that whenever we pick the image from the image picker, we are going to load our collection view there. We have decided this in earlier tutorial. So let me just Control X that reload collection view method and put it inside the did finish picking image inside dispatch main, that is inside a main queue. I will write self dot collection view dot reload data. One more thing is we are going to do is we have here defined our cell identifier as small letter cell. So I am going to add my cell identifier to collection view cell. Select your collection view cell and go to the attribute inspector. Here you will get a identifier. Write this cell over here. Now relaunch your app. I have relaunched my app, and now I will click on the gallery button. I will select the images and click on the add button. But I cannot see anything over here because we haven't customized our cell. Let me do one thing first, is that I am going to provide a good background color to my custom view cell. I will write custom view cell dot background color is equal to UI color dot red. So let me relaunch my app. Now I should see the number of images picked from the gallery. The same number of cell should be reloaded on my view. So I can see now, if I have selected only one image, I am selecting one image, and then I am selecting two, and I am selecting three images. I am putting the add button. Now I should see three. So I can see a three collection view, and also the scrolling is not enabled because the cell occupy the area which is given over here, but the area is ample for the cell to be loaded. If my area is less and cell is more, then the scrolling will be enabled. Also, I can define the flow layout delegate for the size, and the size of the cell will change. First thing we will do is we will customize our UI collection view cell. So let us customize our UI collection view cell. Let me pick one more image, add it. So you can see I have a 4 image. If I pick some more images, 2, 3 more images, and add them, then I can see that grid-like structure is forming. Because we haven't customized our cell, it is not looking nice. So let us customize our cell. So we should create a custom UI cell class first. So for that you can create another .swift file, or you can create a class over here also after this class or before this class. So I am going to create a class, custom view collection view cell class over here. Class custom cell is to UI collection view cell, and created a custom cell, UI collection view cell. Now we are creating a function inside that custom cell. My function will be customize cell with image, and the name of the image will be image from library to UI image. So I will send image from library to this custom cell from cell for row at index path, and I will not have any return type. So now one more thing I need to do is go to the main.storyboard file, and in main.storyboard file I will open my custom cell. This is my custom cell. Name this custom cell as, I have named a class over here, custom cell. Let me use a capital custom cell so that the class name should be capital. So I am taking this custom cell from here, and I will name this cell inside attribute. Go to the button which is placed on the left hand side of the attribute inspector, you will get a custom class. Here you will get a class. Put this custom cell over here, and now this custom cell will take everything that you will define inside your custom class, this custom class. So now I will put a UI image view inside this custom cell, UI image view inside this custom cell. So let me drag and drop it inside this custom cell, inside the content view. See, this is a content view, this is a supplementary view, content custom cell, UI collection view cell. So this is not a supplementary view, this is a part of UI collection view cell. So I have put a image over here. Let me put a constraint for image. I will put 0 0 0 from all the side, trailing, leading, top and bottom. So I will add these 4 constraints. So this is, now if you want to define the size, width and a height inside the code, you can use the delegate method for UI, this flow layout method. See, when you go to this UI collection view delegate flow layout and jump to the definition, you will get all the delegate method over here, and you can take the delegate method from here. So you can see how many delegate methods: size for item at index path, inset for section, minimum line spacing, minimum inter spacing and all that. This is the size for, what we need is a size for item at section. Either you can define this over here inside the collection view cell method, delegate method. We have already data source method, so we can put this over here, delete this optional value and add a curly braces, and you can also say that this is a delegate method, this is a collection view, that is flow layout method. So here you can define the size. See, this is taking CG size, so you can write here return CG size, and the CG size will take a width and a height. So write width, it will auto complete with the height and a width, and in the width, inside the width you can either use a some static value, or you can use self dot view dot frame dot size dot width divided by, if you want 3 cell or 4 cell, you can do this math over here. I will divide it by 2, and for the height also I will take this value because I need a square. So I have defined it over here. Now or you can do one more thing, is that you can go to this custom cell and you will get a size value, cell size inside this, yes, cell size inside this collection view. Select this collection view and go to the button next to attribute inspector, you will get a collection view cell size. So I am not using this, I am using with the code. So I have defined that inside the code. Let me put a breakpoint so that I can check if my control is coming to this method or not. So I have defined, I have created a image view. Let me link that image view with my view controller file. So how will I do that? I will just select that image view and use this. You have to drag and drop this image view inside this custom cell class. Don't forget to drag and drop inside the custom cell class. We haven't created any separate .swift file for this. We are using this file only. So don't get confused. Drag and drop this image view to this custom cell class. So outlet will be created for, this is a view, it is saying view, we haven't selected view, image view, we have selected by mistake, we have selected content view, we are selecting image view now. So this is UI image view. Let me write the name of the image view, image v, and connect it. So now I have an image view. I will copy this image view. I will write image view inside this customize cell with image method. Image view dot image is equal to image from library, and let me call this method from cell for row at index path, also cell for item at index path. Also I need to do one more thing, is that I have uses the default UI collection view cell. Now I will use this custom cell over here, and I will just add as question mark or up this and custom cell, naming this assigning the custom cell to my default cell. So this I have done this. Now my custom cell, I will put this custom cell dot customize with cell with image. I am calling that method now, and I will put the image. So I don't want I want to put the image over here, and I have an image inside an array, so I will use image array, and I will use image array and I will use a index path dot row. Before reloading my app, relaunching my app, let me do one more thing. I have used this view width of the entire view divided by 2 for the width of the cell. So this will put only one cell in a screen. If I put it 4, it will provide me 3 cell, and if I put 3, it will provide me 2 cell. Let me add 3 for this. The second thing, let me define some more flow layout delegate method, so that there will be a spacing between the cell, and the spacing is required for my app to look nice. So there are two method, lines, minimum line spacing for section and minimum interim item spacing for section. So let me first of all pick these two methods and discuss these two methods separately. Put these method here, remove the optional, remove this also, add the braces. I have added the braces, and let me discuss these two methods. See, this minimum line spacing, this method, this asks the delegate to add spacing between rows and column, between rows and column, and this minimum interim line spacing for section will ask the delegate to add spacing between consecutive rows or consecutive column, rows or column. So I need these two methods. Let me return between the rows and column. Let me add the spacing to be 50, and between two rows also I will add a spacing to be 50, but I need a CG float, so I will put this dot 50.0. So I have added these methods. Again in main.storyboard, let me check if I am missing something. I will select my collection view. In the layout I have a flow, it is okay. In the scroll direction I need the horizontal scrolling. I will add horizontal scrolling. Let me check the image if I have the content mode to be aspect fit or not. There are several content modes: scale to fit, aspect fill. See, this is aspect fit, scale to fit, aspect fill. Scale to fit will scale my image to fit the screen. That will somehow make the image look contracted or expanded, contracted or something like that. So I am using aspect fit. Aspect fill will resize, take the original size of the image, and aspect fit will just take the breadth and a height of the image, take the aspect ratio of the image and put this inside the inside the container image view and resize that. So I need aspect fit. I will discuss all these basic thing in some separate video also. So subscribe my channel. I will be uploading video on these small things, concepts, small concepts. So let me relaunch my app and see if it is working fine or not. Click on the gallery button, pick 3 images, add these 3 images. Okay, the images are added. Now I need to just customize some more thing. I need to just clear this red color, put this red color to clear color of the cell. UI table view cell dot background color was set to be red. I need to remove that red color, and also I need to resize this image to fit the cell size. So let me just quickly remove this red color to clear color and resize this image to cell size. How will I resize this image to cell size? I will create an extension of UI image. I will create an extension of UI image. How will I create? I will add extension UI image, put a braces, create a function, resize image. Okay, parameter will be the size, will be passed, size of the original size will be passed, CG size. Return will be the image that is resized, UI image, resized UI image. So now I will write the code to resize this UI image. So that will be returning UI graphic image renderer and with the size taken, and the UI image renderer with the size CG with the size already taken over here, original size, and I will put dot UI image because I need to return a UI image. This is going to change the size of UI image. It is not taking. Okay, with dot image dot image, and this will be a closer. This UI graphic image rendered size with image is a closer, and Xcode is telling me to put the insert argument. I have inserted the argument. So this is going to, and inside that I am going to write draw in method. This is going to resize my image. This is a code to resize my image. Draw this with CG rect, and in the CG rect I will take a origin and size. Origin will be CG point dot 0 from the beginning to the size. Size will be the size taken over here. So this is the function to resize image. I have created the extension of UI image to resize image. I will go to my customize method, customize cell method. I have searched that customize cell method from here, and here UI image from library dot resize. See, autocomplete is now taking resize image to size. Size will be CG size, and that will be width and a height, and the width and a height will be similar to the cell size. So I will write self dot view dot frame self dot view will not be taken because this is UI collection view, no? So you cannot take self dot view. You can write self dot frame dot size dot width and self dot frame dot size dot width here also dot height I will take height for this. Let me relaunch my app and see what happens. Picked 3 images, adding 3 images. Now images resize and it is looking good. So this is all about the collection view. UI collection view, we learned how to create a collection view, and we have also learned to create an extension to resize the image. So that's all for today. Don't forget to subscribe and like my channel, and goodbye for now. We will see you soon with a Swift basic concept in our next tutorial.